ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MIAA Playoff Basketball featuring the Abington Green Wave against the Raiders of Dover Sherborn High School. My name is Sean Riley, and it is my privilege, my excitement, my honor to be sitting next to James Madden tonight to bring you this MIAA tournament game, the Sweet 16 of this tournament, here at Dover Sherborn High School. James, looking forward to a pretty good game tonight.
Very. Both teams are close in the seeding. Green Wave are the 9 seed, Dover Sherborn the 8 seed. We travel here to Dover Sherborn. Green Wave faithful has shown up tonight, a good amount of kids in the student section. The winner will take on the winner of St. Mary's High School and Norwell High School, I believe, maybe Friday night. So
yeah, they're playing right now also.
Exactly, yep. Should be a fun one.
So the Raiders came here after beating Shawsheen, and they get known to be a very good team, well-coached team. No superstars, just a lot of real good players, a good bench depth for the Raiders. They move the ball well, and I thought, just watching a couple of the games, that they move really well without the ball. You know, pick and rolls, run off the screen. So we'll see how quickly, if the Abington defense can answer the bell.
A very good fundamental team. They don't turn the ball over very much. They play great defense. They, like you said, they move without the ball well, and just a team that is great fundamentally with a great coaching staff.
So we'll see if either team needs a little time to warm up, or if somebody gets hot real quick. Raiders on the board first, and Graham's first shot is short. Wearing number 33 tonight in the green jersey. A launch there from Spellman is rebounded by the Green Wave. We go back left to right across your television screen. Happy to be bringing you this live, thanks to the efforts of Matt Nelson and Abington Cam. Ismias is out deep, trying to open up the underneath the inside. They try to feed him the ball, but it gets knocked away. Yeah, they got knocked away by the Raiders in the past, but they say it's Raider ball.
Dover Sherborn did a great job kind of clogging the lane there, not letting Ismias find an open look in the paint and receive the pass from Graham, forcing the turnover.
Spellman, number 3 up top, one of the go-to kids for the Raider team. And this man right there, Rinaldi, with a pull-up pop, gets his first 2 for the game, number 0. He's just a junior. Danny Sullivan, number 10, is the football quarterback, kind of an all-around athlete. And you'll hear more from Brian Olson, number 24, just a sophomore in the paint. And Deshaun takes a look, now drives, steps, spins, and kicks it back out. 9 on the shot clock. Fanara now takes control, goes right up, dumps it underneath to Ismias. Gets knocked away, though, by Olson. Good defensive play. And the Raiders keep the ball, keep the possession. Top of the key. Nice pass underneath, and rolls off the glass, doesn't go. The Raiders get it, and they feed a cutting man, and a foul on Ismias as Rinaldi cut nicely right down the middle.
Exactly, and that's what they do. When they notice a lane in the paint, especially following a second chance rebound, they do a great job at filling those lanes, finding an open look. We saw number 0, that's Luke Rinaldi, got down the lane, drew the foul on Jeremiah Ismias, and got to the line.
So Rinaldi will have 2 from the charity stripe. Good student body contingent from the Raiders to our right. They actually stayed here because right before this game started, there was the girls tournament game featuring the girls Raider team, who was successful over Tantasqua. So they're moving on. Six nothing early here in the start in the first quarter of this Division III playoff team. Fanara out top, dishes it to Graham, tries the little shovel pass, but it gets knocked away, and then Antoine takes it right back and gets fouled from behind.
Just going back to what happened on their last defensive possession, something that's going to be really big for the Green Wave is kind of limiting those second, third chances. Dover Sherborn gets a lot of their open looks and quality looks and a lot of their points off of offensive rebounds. One of the best rebounding teams in the Tri-Valley League. They're not an overly big team. They just play physically down low and are a great box out team that leads to a lot of second, third opportunities.
Nice play there. Inbound pass to Fanara, gets 2. And Deshaun steals it and drives it coast to coast. Gonna go up with it, get a foul, and it rolls off the rim. The foul on, I believe, number 10 again. Right, that'll be his second. Yep, Sullivan's second foul sent Deshaun to the line. I think Deshaun has been one of those all-around players all season. One of those guys that I think a visiting team is kind of doesn't suspect him to be as dangerous as he is, both offensively and defensively. His quickness, his eagerness to go to the hoop, he's fun to watch.
Exactly, and his defensive prowess kind of leads to that offensive explosion. He finds a lot of transition points, a lot of, like we saw, he got the steal on Danny Sullivan, got down the court, and was able to draw the foul, putting one of their starting point guard, Daniel Sullivan, in foul trouble early with 2 fouls.
Floater doesn't go, and Jeremiah gets the rebound and gets it knocked away. They set up the 3, nothing at all. And Leggett gets the ball, throws it ahead to Graham. Green Wave wearing their away greens. As James mentioned, we are the number 9 seed. The Raiders are number 8. And 3 for Tommy Fanara. Like to see him get hot early.
You said it. That's a scary sight for the Raiders. Tommy Fanara knocking down his first shot, especially from the outside. If he gets hot from outside, it's going to be a long night for Dover Sherborn if they can't contain him.
Nice job by Deshaun once again. Gives himself a little cheer and then pushes the ball down. Donovan drives, tries to dish it, but the ball gets knocked away. It's about the 3rd time they've knocked that pass away in the paint. And Rinaldi with a nice move. Doesn't go, though. And Ismias gets fouled and gets the ball taken away from him.
And if you're Ismias there, you just kind of, you got the rebound, make the strong defensive play. You have to give it up to one of the point guards and, not give them a chance to steal the ball.
Spellman's, I think that's his 3rd attempt at a 3, and he's 0 for 3. Antoine Graham slow down the offense, looking at it, feeds it to Deshaun Leggett, goes up, gets hit, no call, gets the ball, back up, pump fakes, goes up. Nice job by Jeremiah Ismias.
When Ismias finds that part of the paint, he's practically unguardable, especially at this, like I said, at that part of the paint. He's, 6'5", and once he gets in front of his defender towards the hoop, he just kind of levitates and drops that ball right in the rim, and we saw it there to give the Green Wave a 3-point lead.
Yeah, they're down 6-0. Now they make a 9-point run here. In checks Mike Van Luling, another one of those unsung heroes off the bench. Quality minutes for the Green Wave. The inbound looking to get it inside to Rinaldi, but good defense by Van Luling. Another 3 attempt. Clangs off the rim. A rebound again by the Raiders. Another 3. That one goes by Gavin Lynch. A sophomore. No. Who was that, 35 or 20?
I believe 35. That's Ethan Lynch.
Ethan Lynch.
His brother, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the senior of the 2. Lynch through traffic. They move it around. Tommy for 3. No, off the front of the rim. Rebound. Graham there, being a nuisance in the backcourt, which he's very good at. Rinaldi fakes a shot, tries to go baseline, steps back and hits the 3. Nice looking play there by Luke Rinaldi. Averages 19 points a game for the Raiders, and he's already got 7.
You said it. That was a tough move by Luke Rinaldi, able to use the jab step to create separation on the defender, Mike Van Luling, and then use a step back to find more separation and knock down the 3 to give them a lead.
Ball is tipped. And here come the Raiders, trying to push it up. They break, nice open pass, and kisses it off the glass. That was Brian Olsen for his 4th point, 3rd and 4th. So they take back the lead with a 14-9 score here with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. MIAA Division III basketball. Fanara has an open 3 from the elbow, and he gets it. That's his 2nd 3-point shot.
Like we said, it was going to be a fun one. Very fast-paced game so far. It's just kind of been the teams exchanging turnovers and made 3-pointers back and forth. Not many fouls so far, only 4 combined team fouls, and as we're already 6 minutes into this one.
And there's the 5th foul, which is a foul on Van Luling reaching in. So it'll be an inbound pass underneath. Here comes Connor Pease and Drew Donovan into the game for the Green Wave. Connor Pease, a sophomore, Donovan, a senior. 2 completely different players and 2 incredibly valuable players. Kick it out top, another 3-point attempt. Doesn't go. Again, that was Spellman. He's cold right now. It's a good thing for the Green Wave. Fanara gets the ball back, throws it into Pease. Pease spins, kicks it back out. Minute 40 on the clock. 14-12 Green Wave lead. They try to get it to Pease, but again, good defense with hands up inside the paint. Spellman thinks about it, steps in, and there's a wide open cut. That's what they do so well. Olsen moving to the basket without the ball. 16-12 Raiders.
And I know we've been saying it, but that's definitely why they're one of the top dogs in Division III, is just how fundamentally sound they are. They don't make many mistakes, and when they do, they're often minimal. As we see, Tommy Fanara hits another big shot, but we saw him cut down the lane. Was it 24, Brian Olsen? So just very fundamentally sound.
Fanara's got 10 out of the 14 points for the Green Wave right now. They trail by 2. Raiders kicking it around. Another shot by Spellman. That doesn't go either. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got Donovan to his right. Donovan goes right to the hoop, floats it up and off the glass. Drew Donovan. Tie game. 40 seconds to go in the first. 16 all.
And that's something I feel that is a part of Drew Donovan's game that's very undervalued, is his ability to change his speed at different levels. Once he gets down close to the hoop, he's able to kind of stop on a dime, find an open look for the floater we just saw, and tie this game up.
Well, it looked like it went in, but it did not go in. Antoine thinks about the 3, now gives it to Pease on top of the key. Pease goes in, gets blocked though. A lot of contact. They're letting him play tonight, really, in the paint.
And the good thing is, this is all I ask for if you're going to let them play physical, is have consistency, let it be both ways, and we've seen it both ways. But Mike Van Leuling just picked up his second foul, which is going to be a tough break for the Green Wave. But they've let both teams play physically, so as long as they're consistent throughout this game, that's all we can really ask for.
Right, that was an obvious foul there with 5 seconds on the clock. So the Raiders will go back to the line with a tie score here in the first. Jonathan Windle, the sophomore, gets the first out of 2 attempts. Green Wave will just have 5 seconds to inbound it and get a shot off. Hits them both. Deshawn's going to roll it up to Fanara. Fanara over half court. 2 seconds. 1 steps back from the 3, and it goes up and out. So it'll be 18-6 after 1. 18-16, I should say. But kind of what we expected to see, James.
Exactly, a lot of up and down. That's the way the Green Wave and Dover Sherborn like to play, so kind of giving each other a taste of their own medicine. But definitely fast-paced, definitely a lot of fun like we imagined coming in an 8-9 game, always a blast. And you can really tell it's a playoff game with the atmosphere in the gym. Green Wave faithful, like I said, has made the hour-long drive or so. And Dover Sherborn, the whole team, has a huge support. So a lot of energy in the gym, great atmosphere, and nothing like playoff basketball.
They have their, whatever you call it, their guy dressed up as a knight, or I guess a raider, who's been running around trying to get the student body for the blue and white going. I know that's part of your one of your roles in some of the games when you're in the student body section, James.
Some could say I like to be the center of attention, as my parents like to say.
Do you deny it?
Sometimes I like the attention.
Hey, and can I give a shout out to Dylan Spring?
Dylan Spring,
who sang the national anthem at the last game and wowed him. He was awesome.
Yeah, he did a game. I can't remember who it was against. It might have been East Bridgewater earlier in the year.
Senior night.
It was senior night. Yep. And he did a great job then. I missed the national anthem because I actually showed up late because of the line.
Yep.
There was a long line when I got there, but I was able to hear one of his renditions previously.
Dylan and Declan are the team managers for the Green Wave. Oh, a steal there by Poku. Poku all the way back. It's going to too much, and it rolls off twice. Rebound. Green Wave got lucky there. Kofi Poku is a really fast junior guard for the Raiders. He's in there now to start off the second quarter. I'd like to see Antoine start hitting a few too to create that double, triple threat there for the Green Wave. Tommy, top of the key, out to Antoine. Antoine's going to try to make it happen. Goes up. Doesn't go, but there's Ismias. Oh, it rolls. Gets his own rebound. Misses again. Ismias kicks it out. They give it to him again, and a travel or foul. What do we got? Foul being called. Looked like the ref underneath was about to call a travel outside.
These are the types of situations Green Wave need to capitalize on. If they're going to get 3-4 chances, then they definitely need to capitalize. We saw Dover Sherborn miss a fast break layup, so off a mistake like that, the Green Wave really need to take advantage and kind of put themselves in a position to tie this game up.
Right, kind of change the attitude and the mojo. Jeremiah misses the first one. Jeremiah used to play for Snowden, and those historians of Green Wave basketball know that the Green Wave played Snowden in Boston Garden. Jeremiah was there, and now, luckily for us, he's playing for Abington, hits the second one.
Team that's also making a deep run in their respective division, I believe Division 4. They actually made an upset. I can't remember who they upset, but they upset a high-seeded team in their division.
Rinaldi hits a three to make it 10 points for him. 21-17 Raiders here in the start of the second. Graham breaks for it, goes up. He has three guys on him, and they just say he got knocked out of bounds. Substitutions are going to bring in number 3, Spellman again, and Ethan Lynch, number 35. Two seniors, two captains. Two of the three, Rinaldi being the third captain as a junior. They feed it out to Jeremiah. Tosses it to Fanara. The general on the court. Kicks it out. Double teaming. Jeremiah in the paint, trying to make it happen. A shot from the corner doesn't go. There's Jeremiah, though, with a nice play. Goes up, puts it up. The altered shot category there, and the Raiders come away with it. Rinaldi. Over to Windle. To Poku. Spellman, back to Poku. Rinaldi at the top. Looks like he wants to shoot. 8 on the clock. Shot is put in by, that's Spellman's first basket of the game. A 3 puts him up by 7. 24-17.
Tough shot there for Dover Sherborn. Found an open look. We could see the Green Wave started the guard, Luke Rinaldi, heavily. We saw him, he kicked it out over to the senior captain, Zachary Spellman. He knocks down the 3 to give Dover Sherborn a 7-point lead.
Nice little teamwork there. Fed the ball into Jeremiah. Went strong to the hoop and was fouled by Windle, his first. With Jeremiah back on the line with 5:46 to go in the second quarter. Sean Riley and James Madden bringing this Abington Green Wave playoff action. Division 3, party of 16. The winner of this will play the winner of the St. Mary's Norwell game. St. Mary's is the number 1 seed in the state. They are dynamite. And Jeremiah misses both of them. Poku, good help there by Ismias. They kick it all the way back out to Windle. Windle unloads the Spellman, launches one from Sherborn and hits. All of a sudden, the man who was cold in the first quarter lights the lamp twice here early in the second.
That's usually how it goes. Once a skilled shooter like Zachary Spellman sees one of his shots fall, kind of the basket looks like it's 30 feet wide, and we saw it there. He hit a deep one, give the Dover Sherborn Raiders a 10-point lead.
Fanara answers the bell with his 3. That's his third 3.
The Green Wave needed that one badly. They were at the wrong side of the momentum shift.
Right.
Down 10 with about 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Tommy Fanara knocks it down, kind of stops the little run. Dover Sherborn went on and changed the momentum a little bit.
Spellman tries to lay it up, it doesn't go. Takes the ball away and gives him a new shot clock. Poku to Rinaldi, over to Spellman. Kick it under to Lynch. And another launch, and doesn't go, but there's Lynch underneath. Ball gets knocked away, and they say it's Raider ball. Substitutions, as we mentioned, they get a pretty deep bench here in Raider country. Sullivan comes back in, and number 24, Olsen, and here comes Mike Van Luling for the Green Wave. 4:33 on the clock. Second quarter. I know you folks at home might not be able to see the scoreboard, so we'll try to keep you updated. Shot from the corner is good for 3 from Sullivan. All of a sudden, the Raiders, must be part of their game plan, is to shoot as many threes as possible. We didn't see a lot of that in their last game they played.
Exactly. They usually like to try and get by the defenders, use pump fakes, use other dribble moves to get by their defender and kind of get downhill, get to the basket, maybe dish it off to one of their big men, and that's what they've done all season. But knowing the Green Wave are such a good interior defensive team, they are using their three-point shooting to their advantage tonight.
Tommy has one roll-out soap dish, but there's Deshaun Leggett in traffic, kicks it out to Van Luling, and Antoine's going to slow it down. Now he speeds it up. Shot gets fouled, knocked down by Ethan Lynch. His first. So number 33, Antoine Graham Jr. will go to the foul line for the first time tonight. Once again, I want to thank Matt Nelson for setting up all the equipment here tonight, making this all happen so we could bring it to you viewers at home. Wouldn't happen without the Mad Dog. And we got the doctor back on the microphone, Dr. James Madden.
After a little hiatus.
Timeout, Abington, with 4:01 on the clock. 30-21, the score right now. The Raiders up. It was 18-16 at the end of one. So they had a little momentum there for the Raiders, and the Green Wave now trying to scratch back.
Yeah, just building off what you said, the Green Wave have really struggled with turnovers here in the second quarter, as well as just missed shots. Dover Sherborn started to knock down more shots from the outside, especially, like I said, the senior captain, Zachary Spellman.
Yeah.
He's knocked down 2 contested and long threes. We saw a big 3 over the long and athletic Jeremiah Ismias from number 10, Daniel Sullivan. So just their outside shooting has really got the best of the Green Wave here in the second quarter. And it's going to be interesting to see how they kind of try and thwart their three-point shooting and try and get back into this one as halfway through the second quarter down 30-21.
Right, I'm sure the Raiders think if Abington's going to come out and try to contest the three, that's going to open things up underneath. Do they start trying to feed that extra pass? We'll see. These teams, the Raiders come from the Tri-Valley League, Green Wave from the South Shore League. On average, Dover Sherborn scored 61 points a game, the Green Wave 62 points a game. Dover Sherborn gave up 48 points a game, the Green Wave 59 points a game. One stat, what does it mean? Maybe nothing. All it means today is who has more points at the end of the game tonight. Donovan knocks the ball away. Here come the Raiders with a 9-point lead. Olsen kicks it out to Spellman, launches it again, and nothing but net. Green Wave going to have to answer that bell. That's 9 points quickly in the second quarter for Spellman. The difference right now is 12. Graham tries to dish it, does get it to Jeremiah. Nice pass by Graham. Ismias learning that you always got to keep your hands ready when you get Tommy or Jeremiah or Drew coming at you. Tommy or Antoine, I should say. Rinaldi gets fouled by Van Luling, his third.
That'll most likely sideline Mike Van Luling for the remainder of the second quarter, as well as not the entire third quarter, but the majority of it. We see Deshaun Leggett about to check in for him.
Rinaldi's a 62% foul shooter. So we'd like to see him get the yips at the foul line. Right now he scores 3 for 3, making me eat my words. He's a very fluid basketball player just as a junior. I'm sure you'll hear a lot about him next year in the Tri-Valley League.
A very young team. I believe we've only seen 2 seniors. It's 2 of their senior captains, Zachary Spellman and Ethan Lynch. So a team with a lot of promise, especially next year. A ton of juniors on this team. So a team with a lot of capability to make another deep run in next year's tournament.
Deshaun Leggett brings it up over midcourt with 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 35-23, Raider lead. Donovan outside, nice quick step inside. Gets it knocked away, though, by Olsen. And the Raiders start another offensive move right to left. Nobody got there. They go. They picked them up underneath. Poku, top of the key, drops it off. Strong move, and good. Ethan Lynch, a little kind of a hook shot, picks up the foul by Ismias and the basket.
Strong finish there by Ethan Lynch. He goes down the lane, draws the contact with Jeremiah Ismias, draws the foul. He's able to go up with the lefty hook shot, complete the end one, and get to the line.
This is where now Jeremiah is going to be careful. You don't want to pick up the third foul with 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Abington a little motion. Deshaun has got an idea, thinks about it, gets it knocked away again. Good defensive play again by Olsen, number 24. And a timeout called by the Raiders with 2:21 to go here on the scoreboard clock.
Interesting timeout call there by Coach Rick Grady.
Yeah.
Probably maybe drawing something up. They had kind of a transition set, as well as all the momentum, up 15 here late in the second quarter. But obviously he didn't like something that he saw, so he's going to talk it over with his team here with 2:21 to play.
So here's a little trivia for their athletic director here, Emily Sullivan, is the first female athletic director at Dover Sherborn. She's a graduate from 2009. She started in August of 2019. Her father, Mike Sherman, was the head coach at Texas A&M football, and also was a coach for the Green Bay Packers. And we have a special guest, Matt, in the audience tonight that we're going to hopefully talk to at halftime. Viewers at home might recognize Mr. Scalabrini, who's a commentator for the Boston Celtics.
NBA champion as well with the Chicago Bulls.
His daughter played for the Dover Sherborn Raiders girls team earlier, victoriously. And good drive once again by Ronaldo. They go coast to coast and make it look way too easy there. Two minutes to go. Donovan now at the elbow. Works off the pick, pull up, pop, too high off the glass. Raiders with another defensive rebound. Deshaun almost had that one. Olsen loses the handle. Sorry, that's Lynch. No, that's Olsen. That's right the first time. Sean Riley and James Madison. Yeah, James Madison. James Madden bringing you this Abington Greenway basketball action. Greenway beat Fairhaven to get here. Ooh, knocked away by Poku. Poku's going to the net and gets two. There's where his speed is kind of underestimated. Came out and made the play. Floater by Antoine doesn't fall. Abington's cold right now shooting, and they're only getting one shot with no second rebound. Knocked away by Donovan.
Something that really won't show up on the stat sheet, he has had a few steals tonight, but is how number 23, Kofi Poku, has really guarded Tommy Fanara off the ball. He's not really giving him a chance to find an open look and find a pass from, we just saw Antoine Graham Jr. pass, tried to feed it to Tommy Fanara at the top of the key, led to a fast break layup finished by Poku to give Dover Sherborn a 19-point lead.
Pass again intercepted in the paint. They lead it for Ronaldo, who goes up and saves it, but only temporarily. It's Greenway ball. As I mentioned, Abington beat Fairhaven, and honestly, I think it was one of Abington's worst games they played in a while. The victory against Cape Cod Academy is one of their best games they played in a while. And the Green Wave are going to have to play like they did against Cape Cod Academy in the second half if they want to take down this Raider team. Deshaun going to take what they give him. Oh, and it rolls in and out of the cylinder. Ismias gets to it and kicks it back out. Back under to Ismias. Turns, knocked away, gets the ball back once again, goes up strong. Jeremiah staying until he gets what he wants. Stolen by the Green Wave. Fanara looking for the three. Again, a soap dish. Tough break for Fanara.
And that's really how the night's been going for the Green Wave. They find some quality looks. It's halfway down. Can't complete what would have been kind of a huge momentum shift going into the half, but the Green Wave trail 17 as Dover Sherborn looks for the last shot.
6 seconds to go. Rebound by Graham. He's got 4 seconds on the clock. Graham's going to get over half court, puts it up. Oh, it almost hits it, but to no avail. 42-25 will be the Raider lead at halftime. And 2 different quarters there. A 2-point lead by Dover Sherborn after 1, and now a 17-point lead after 2. See what the Green Wave can do, what they can change coming out of the locker room, and see if they get themselves back into this game early. They have the potential, they have the stamina and the the star power to make it happen. But it's going to be a team effort, and they're going to get a little luck on their side.
Like you said, the Green Wave really struggled in that second quarter, down 2 at the end of the first. Struggled with turnovers and missed shots and hot shooting from the outside from Dover Sherborn. So they're going to need a huge change of momentum if they want to complete the 17-point comeback.
Radio? Nope.
Nice.
Am I using this? You are.
James Madden, one of our students at Abington High School, wanted to.
James?
James, I'm Sean Riley. Nice to
Sean
meet you.
and
Mr.
James.
Scalabrini.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, I want to congratulate you. I understand your daughter played in the
the
earlier game victoriously.
They won, yeah.
Yeah, so they move on once again.
This is my first experience. She's just a freshman. My first experience with the MIAA playoffs. It's been good.
It is. Well, it's always good when you're on the winning side, right?
Can you turn that down just a bit? Like, I'd say
Thank you.
a little bit.
James had a couple of questions for you from an Abington High School student.
Go ahead, James.
So, obviously, things are going well for your Dover Sherborn Raiders, but if you're the Green Wave in the locker room, what do you tell your guys kind of help get back into this one?
They can't turn the ball over. That's like if you really want to unfold this game, right? Number 3, I don't know the players. So, number 3, he's done a really good job of getting open and executing. When he gets an opportunity to get open, they got to go to him. From there, they got to play off. Their spacing's not great, but more importantly, you can't give that ball away. And the reason, when you're on the road in high school, if you can turn the ball over less than 7, 8 times a game, you have a chance to win.
Yeah, I think the Raiders did a really good job. They do a really good job in the paint, especially with that extra arm sticking out, taking away that pass going inbound, and we saw a lot of it. I mean, it was a 2-point difference in the first quarter, but the second quarter was a very strong Raider quarter.
Yeah, I'd be telling Abington right now, like, when you drive, you should look opposite. As you said, they're really doing a good job of cracking back inside, a little bit smaller. I think they're worried about 10 on the offensive board. So looking opposite would probably be open for them.
So, obviously, Dover Sherborn doesn't really need to change much. We saw a big offensive explosion in the second quarter. So what do you tell your guys just going into the second half just to continue to keep doing it?
If I was Dover?
Yeah.
Yeah, I continue to stay active, get on the glass, push the ball. What I would try to do with Abington with a lead, especially at home, I would try to be aggressive, but try to like switch the sides of the floor 3 or 4 times. You know, if you were, so many times when you say like, all right, let's shoot the ball with 10 seconds to go in the shot clock, then everyone's going to take their aggressiveness out. You can play aggressive for 20 seconds and then really wear out the defense. I do believe that anywhere around from 12 on down, you should be able to get any shot you want. So I try to wear them out.
Yeah, really, ball movement can really move the defense, especially where the Raiders are being aggressive inside the paint and they're going, try to get that second, the two-man team, the 3-man team defense. If you can keep moving around so that now they're out of position, you open it up on the other side, keep it moving.
And not take away them running off a turnover. 42 points is a lot in 16 minutes, and I think a lot of that has to do with the turnovers.
Yeah, and the other one was Spellman was cold from outside the first quarter, hit nothing, then hit 3 threes all of a sudden. He got lucky, got in a groove.
Yeah.
And 3-point shots could change the game pretty quickly.
For sure.
We're hoping our number 3, Tommy Fanara, will continue
what's
his
his deal? I really like him.
Tommy Fanara is the captain for the team. He is the workhorse. He's a senior.
Okay.
Pretty much all seniors starting for the Green Wave. Tommy's an excellent all-around athlete. Hardest working guy, the leader of the court, both in attitude and basically performance. And kind of, where he goes, the team goes, but he's not afraid to give up the ball.
Sure.
He basically kind of sets the tone. So I think I look to Tommy to start off the second half to see, what's the mentality of this Green Wave.
Yeah, give me a scouting report. Will he be? Can he drop 25 and a half? Is that his mentality or not really?
Yeah, he can. He averages. He's kind of like your Rinaldi. He averages about 19 a game, I think, James, right?
Around that, yeah.
But he can light the lamp. He gets hit hot from outside. He's deadly.
Yeah. He would be the guy, really, for Dover. He'd be the only guy I'd really worry about in the second half. As long as you rebound the ball, take care of the ball, he's the guy that I just feel like the way he plays, he can go off for 20 and a half. Looks that way.
Well, James, Abington's known for their speed, too, and I think we need to see more of that.
Yeah, Dover Sherborn's actually done a great job. They love to play in transition. They love to try and force turnovers. And we said at the beginning that Dover Sherborn's a great, fundamentally sound team. They don't make many mistakes. They don't turn the ball over. So they've done a great job kind of limiting the Green Wave opportunities to go on a big run, which usually starts with transition baskets after a turnover. So I think, like you said, as long as they can not turn the ball over and just play fundamentally like they have all season, they're in a good shot to keep
Yeah.
this lead.
And I think one thing I'm impressed with the Raiders is they move well without the ball. You know, you see the guys cutting into the lane, and the guards or the forwards are always looking for that extra pass. And it's always nice to have a 2-foot bunny instead of the 20-foot jumper from outside. But and then it makes the defense have to worry inside and outside. But I don't know. We'll see if we can change the course of time here and get a couple of more points for the Green Wave, change the momentum. And hopefully you'll start cheering for the Green Wave by the end of the game.
Hey, I got really good friends that have sons. You know how that is.
Yeah,
man.
you bet.
Like you can cheer for another professional team. I might like a buddy on the on a different team playing against the Celtics. When you don't mess with people's kids, man.
Right.
So
and a good showing from both schools here
it's
at
a really
Dover
nice
Sherborn.
environment.
Yeah, it's just a great thing about high school sports. It really brings and builds communities. And we want to thank you for stopping by, helping us out here.
You got it.
And
James,
wish your daughter
Sean.
best of luck. That's right.
They got Rockland. I heard they're really good.
Rockland's good, but I don't know. You might be able to beat them. They're a good team. We play them a lot. Because Rockland and Abington are the next town over from each other. So we'll talk after the game, give you a little scouting report.
I appreciate that.
All right.
See you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks very much. A legend here at the game, as we mentioned. He's here for was here for his daughter's game, and he hung out, taking some nice selfies and photos from some of the Green Wave faithful. So, James, we're going to take just a quick break. We'll gather ourselves and be ready with the second half action in the blink of an eye. All right, we're back to get ready here for the second half action. I want to thank Brian Scalabrini for, again, having the courtesy of coming up and talking. And, it's nice to see how, he's impressed with Tommy Fanara's play, as we all are. But always a nice compliment when someone from the opposing team, never mind a former professional basketball player, says that. So, what do you do, James? Down 17 with 16 minutes to go.
Just kind of building off what Scal said during halftime, just you have to stop turning the ball over and start knocking down shots, try and find Tommy Fanara an open look. And if you're Dover Sherborn, kind of keep doing the same thing. And like you said, just make sure you don't turn the ball over.
Rinaldi shot did not go in, but the Raiders get the rebound once again. And a strong play again by Olsen underneath with a foul on Deshaun Leggett. It's Deshaun's second. So Olsen will go for the +1. He gets it. Green Wave now going right to left across your television screen. Fanara, number 3 out top. They double team him. They try to get it in. The Isthmius ball gets knocked away, but there's Leggett. Bounce pass to Fanara. Going to go off the front of the rim. Rebound by Antoine Graham, gets fouled on the way up. That was something we didn't see in the second quarter, was offensive rebounds.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of them on the Dover Sherborn end of things. That's really kind of their mojo. They like to find second, third opportunities. They like to play physical down low, and it worked to their advantage. They're up 20 here early in the third quarter.
Antoine hits the first. Fanara had 13 points in the first half, unofficially. I have to confirm that with Don Whitman. Ooh, almost a travel. Pull-up jumper by Spellman. Back at it again with his fourth three of the game. 21-point lead, 48-27. Third quarter action. Graham, pull-up pop, doesn't go, but there's Isthmius Strong, gets the ball knocked out and goes up and gets fouled by Ethan Lynch. That'll be his second. Isthmius has been a big addition to the Green Wave this year. I mean, they didn't have a lot of height at all at the end of last season. And then Jeremiah stepped up and has been a great addition.
Certainly, and what I've really been impressed with so far this season has been his production. He had a slow start to the season. He kind of struggled finishing around the rim, but as the season's gone on, he's really progressed his game. He's progressed. He's kind of had a soft touch around the rim, and he's done a great job finishing around the rim, and he's given them a good opportunity to be successful this season and get the 9th seed in the playoffs.
48-28 now with 6:40 to go in the third. Raiders just rotating the ball around, passing the ball nicely. Back out to Olsen, good defense. Now they go for another three from the side, doesn't go. And the Green Wave doesn't get to the ball, and now we got a push on number 10, they said. That's Sullivan. That'll be his third. And he's coming right out of the game. They send Poku back in. Kofi Poku, number 23, the speedster.
And I really think he's been one of the most valuable players tonight. We saw Tommy Fanara have a really hot start to the first quarter, but he's done a great job.
We
see it there. He's guarded Tommy Fanara real well tonight and has really been one of the reasons Tommy Fanara hasn't really been able to go off tonight, as they say.
Leggett kicks it out to Tommy way up top. Foul line extended to try to get it in. Good defensive play. Abington sloppy with their passes. They cannot do here if they want to get back in this game. Nice pass underneath. Oh, but can't finish. Here comes Van Luling. Donovan gets around a potential collision. Pulls up, pop, short, and quickly the Raiders turn it the other way. Donovan going to get called for a reach. His first.
Not a bad foul there by Drew Donovan, kind of slowing it down, taking away an opportunity for Dover Sherborn to get up to a big 24-point lead and keeping them out of transition here.
Mason Melchiona checking in. He's going to inbound the ball. And Antoine Graham Jr. checking in to relieve Van Luling. 50-28 the score right now with 5:33 to go in the third. Poku over to Olsen. Kick it around to Rinaldi. Olsen from out top. Nope. Donovan gets up, but the Raiders come down, and it's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Green Wave ball, the way the arrow's pointing, and Leggett will punch it into Fanara. Let's go, Green Wave. Need to get a couple of, obviously, some big baskets, some stops on the defensive end. Isthmius up top. Leggett. Looking for Isthmius. Nice cut underneath. He kisses it off the glass. Nice design play there. Puts two more on the board for the Green Wave.
That's something that's going to be huge for the Green Wave if they want to get back in this one, is finding open looks down low. They've had trouble tonight, and Dover Sherborn's done a great job with their interior defense, limiting the Green Wave inside and kind of making sure they have to shoot the outside shot to beat them, and that's why Dover Sherborn is up 20 here in the third quarter.
Spellman lost the handle of that, so it's a turnover to the Green Wave. 50-30 with 4:44 to go in the third. Graham walks it up. Good. Isthmius, Fanara. Oh, it's going to be a block by Deshaun Leggett, a little moving pick. That'll be Leggett's third. And gives the ball back to the Raiders. Donovan Garden, Poku. Leggett on Spellman. Fanara on Rinaldi. And there's Jeremiah with Olsen. Nice move, and what a nice touch off the glass by Rinaldi. His first 2 points of the second half. Antoine tries to get underneath, but again, the low pass. I want to say hi to all our friends in Aruba who are watching today.
Hi, Mom.
Ben Luling's going to check in. Mom, I thought he did a great job with Scalabrini. Green Wave trying to make it move the ball around the arc. Get it to Fanara out top. 22-point deficit for the Green Wave. Nice pick by Jeremiah. Tommy with the pull-up goes off the back of the rim, and they go deep to Olsen. Olsen knocked away by Fanara. Good hustle by Tommy Fanara. Will remain Raider ball underneath. I'll remind you the St. Patrick's Day Parade is going to be Sunday, March 20th at 1 o'clock. Right, coming right down Washington Street and heading by the North School. Knocked out of bounds by Deshaun Leggett. That's Sunday, March 20th, 1 o'clock. You'll hear the Irish Velvety Pipes of Chris Nagel on the microphone, along with myself. Shot by Spellman for another three. Nothing but net. His fifth of the game, his second of the half. Leggett off the glass and in. Good decision there by Leggett. Take it to the hole. But back come the Raiders. Spellman, one of the senior captains, launches another one high and dry. I don't know how you stop that, James. You got to just pick him up and be in his shorts when he gets over half court, apparently.
That's the thing. You really can, especially that's the perks of having two guys who can hit the shot consistently outside. We've seen Spellman knock down a few big shots. We've seen Rinaldi, so it's kind of hard to guard two sharpshooters, never mind one.
Checking in is Ethan Lynch. It's one of the senior captains, number 35. They're going to give Brian Olsen, the sophomore, a breather, which is good news for the Green Wave. Full court press now. 1-2-2 coming up, and they knock it away at midcourt. Poku holds it for Spellman. Kick it outside, and Rinaldi got it away. Almost stepped out of bounds. Shot now goes off the back of the rim, but another rebound by the Raiders. The ball is knocked out of bounds. They Raider ball. Melky on to drive into the hoop after the three-point attempt. So they have a lot of plays out of this. Three-man stack with one man wide. And they have a lot of different plays running off of this thing. And they go underneath, looking for a strong power hoop. Knocked away by Ismias, though. Nice block by the senior center for the Green Wave. Fanara kicks it back out to Leggett. Van Luling looking for the ball in the corner. Now they give it to Jeremiah. Doesn't go, but there's Van Luling to knock the ball and keep it alive for the Green Wave. Nice play. New shot clock. And a timeout call by Coach Serino with 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. 58-32 is the Raider lead right now. 26.
We saw it on that possession. We saw a big offensive rebound from Mike Van Luling. But something that they've done great over Sherborn so far tonight has been their ability to rebound on the defensive glass. They've prevented the Green Wave from getting second, third, fourth opportunities. We did see one sequence where the Green Wave did, I think, get 4 or 5 opportunities but weren't able to capitalize, and that's kind of how their night's gone so far. The Green Wave obviously trail 26 here late in the third quarter, so they're going to need a huge run if they want to get back into this one against a team that, like we said all night, hasn't turned the ball over much and hasn't really given the Green Wave much hope to get back into this one.
No, I mean, really, the Green Wave are going to have to start launching threes, which we normally would see more of them, you know, as we head through the season. But as you said, they're doing a pretty good job defending Fanara, especially when he's outside the arc. But maybe we can look to Graham to stop putting some up. And we've seen Drew and even Van Luling, go for the threes on a number of occasions and pretty successfully. But they got to move the ball to get that shot open. So here we go, inbounding the pass on the far side of the court, right in front of the Green Wave bench. Van Luling with it. Kicks it out again to Deshaun Leggett. Leggett sees the opening, goes up, and goes in. Nice little touch there by Deshaun Leggett.
And no surprise here that they go into the full court pressure, just try and force a turnover, force an opportunity to get transition points and quick points. Let's get back into this one as they were able to break the press pretty easily and answer on the other end of the floor.
Ismias did a good job defensively there, but Lynch just really was able to contort his body, make that happen. Nice pass from Donovan to Jeremiah Ismias. Ismias' 5th point of the third quarter. Pressure now, and they're going to call a foul on Tommy Fanara, his first of the game. This is where you hope that the press is effective and kind of gets the Raiders rattled, gets the Green Wave a couple of, 4, 5, 6 points quickly. They go long, though, to try to break it. Lynch holds it now, kicks it back to Windle. They swing it all the way around. Poku back out to Windle. Rinaldi fakes it, holds it. Now launches it, and no good, but there is Ismias, but gets knocked down, and the ball goes off his chest, so it'll be a Raider ball. Again, another just a tough break for the Green Wave. Rinaldi's got to inbound it. Look for him to scramble and look for the ball eventually. Shot from the corner, no good. Fanara comes away with it. Van Luling steps in from the foul line, doesn't go. Ismias fighting for it, gets it underneath, gets it knocked away. Good defensive play there by Ethan Lynch. Had the angle on Ismias. And up come the Raiders.
Ethan Lynch is another player that's done a tremendous job tonight for the Dover Sherborn Raiders. He's done a great job containing Jeremiah Ismias down low. He's been able to alter his shots, block his shots, and really keep him off the glass, and that's one of the main reasons Dover Sherborn has jumped out to a substantial lead of 60-36.
Zach Spellman, number 3, and Brian Olsen, number 24, check in for the Raiders. They're really rotating them in, keep fresh legs out there for the Raiders. They get that depth on the bench. Fanara from the three-point line doesn't go, and the ball went up and hit one of the suspension wires, so it's out of bounds. Checking in Sam Bauman, number 20, a senior. 32 seconds on the clock here in the third quarter. 60-36, a Raider lead. Could be a twofer for the Raiders tonight with the Dover Sherborn girls one earlier. Fanara with the steal, kicks it out, puts it right in the middle to Leggett. Goes up and gets the two. Good job by Tommy Fanara and Deshaun Leggett. Another press. Now Windle tries to push it up. Ball gets knocked around, but into the hands now of Spellman. Spellman with Leggett on him. They switch off to Fanara. Spellman puts up the shot. Oh, and it's good for 3. He shot that one coming up from the hip, and Van Luling puts it up. No good at the buzzer. 63-38, and it electrifies the Dover Sherborn crowd right now.
7 threes for Zach Spellman here. 21 points from beyond the arc. I'm not sure if he has any inside, but
he doesn't. And he had 3 threes in the second quarter, had nothing in the first quarter, and now he's got 4 threes in the third quarter. So he's been a wrecking machine. And who'd have thought?
After an abysmal start to the game, he started maybe 0 for 3, 0 for 4, but once he found a stride early in the second quarter, basket seems like it's 30 feet wide for him, and he's able to, what seems like, not miss. So definitely a huge part in the Dover Sherborn Raiders' 25-point lead as we enter the fourth quarter here.
So the Green Wave, with what could be the final 8 minutes of the season, and it has been a tremendous season for the Green Wave, the South Shore League. They moved up to the large school division, and they were the smallest school in the large school division. And they get here to the final, the Sweet 16. And the winner of this will go on to the final 8, the bracket of 8, which will feature what looks like to be the Dover Sherborn Raiders against, most likely will be the St. Mary's Spartans, unless the Norwell Clippers come up with a big upset. Which that game might be over now. They started a little earlier than us.
6 o'clock start, I believe, up in Lynn. So
Rinaldi gets fouled by Donovan. Donovan was not going to let him shoot it. Drew Donovan says, I got 2 fouls. That means I got 3 to give before my basketball career ends here. And I bet you he'll give them. Rinaldi to the line. He's got 14 in the first half, and he's got 2 here in the third quarter. Call it 3. Sorry, this would be the fourth quarter now, but that'll be his 17th point of the game.
I do have an update from Lynn. St. Mary's, as we expected, did win 88-44.
Wow.
So doubled them up. So looks like, assuming nothing crazy happens tonight, it looks like Dover Sherborn will be traveling over to Lynn maybe Friday night.
Leggett gets the ball back from Jeremiah Ismias. Good defense, but Leggett gets it, puts it up, and it rolls off, but he gets a 2-point foul, or a 2-shot foul. Fouls on Sam Bauman. A lot of seniors for the Green Wave. Curtis Lucas Summers, Drew Donovan, Tommy Fanara, Mike Van Luling, Deshaun Leggett, Jeremiah Ismias, Antoine Graham and Jack Robbins. Each and every one of them has contributed this year. And even looking at next year with the junior class and the junior varsity team, there's a lot of studs coming up. We didn't have room for everyone that would normally be playing varsity.
Yeah, we had a good year. I'm happy to say that I was a member of the JV squad this year. We had a solid season with Coach Brown, and the Green Wave future is looking promising.
Rinaldi does a great job of putting it off the glass from about 6 or 7 feet away. Hard to defend that shot. Leggett against 3 defenders still scores. He's a player.
Obviously, down 25, it's kind of go overlooked, but Deshaun Leggett's been tremendous for the Green Wave here in the second half.
He has been.
He had maybe 7 or 8 points in the third quarter. We just saw him hit a tough contested layup over 2-3 defenders, so he's been tremendous for the Green Wave, trying to cap off his senior season.
Fouls on Donovan, his third. Rinaldi will go back to the line. I mentioned earlier he was only a 62% foul shooter. Yeah, well, he's 100% tonight. Jinx. Nope, makes it. That is his 7th and 7-7 from the charity stripe. Gets his own rebound. And now gets the ball back from Spellman. Good pass underneath and doesn't go, falls off. Altered shot category with Jeremiah Ismias on the defensive side. Donovan lines up a 3. Oh, off the back rim. Thought that was in. We had a good view of that one. Drew gets it back, kicks it out to Van Luling for 3 at the top. Hits it. Uncle Van Luling, calm, cool, and collected. They just breaking the press by throwing it midcourt. Bauman kicks it back up top. Spellman drives. Again, a floater from outside to get around Jeremiah Ismias. Oh, Leggett with a nice spin move. And it is the Deshaun Leggett show right now. And the Raiders call a timeout. Even though they have the 68-47 lead with 6:19 to go here in the game.
That timeout by the Raiders is probably just a timeout to kind of cool down his guys, give them a little bit of a rest after a fast-paced opening 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, and kind of stop the Green Wave momentum. We've seen Deshaun Leggett hit a few tough buckets down the lane at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and it's kind of just slow down the game, slow down the tempo, not really give the Green Wave the momentum that they need to get back into this one as they trail 21 here early in the fourth quarter.
Hey, while we get a quick break, let's talk about Abington Green Wave hockey. Had a great season, went into the playoffs themselves. I know you're a big part of the fan club there for Green Wave Nation. Coach Brian Woodford and had a couple of studs playing. Brian Merrick between the posts. Not Brian Merrick. Spencer Merrick between the posts did a great job in goal for the Green Wave. Who we had Ryan Tobin out there. Just really building that program and having a lot of fun, a lot of excitement on the ice for the Green Wave.
Ryan Tobin, I believe, is listening to this. So if he is listening to this, hey Tobin, how's it going?
And congrats, Ryan. And I want to thank Ryan also. He's one of the guys that leads the bleacher creatures at the basketball games. And, he gives back to his classmates. Back to the action there with 6 minutes to go. Raiders just trying to take time off the clock. Spellman trying to roll off a pick. Donovan all over him. A quick shot. Doesn't go, and Ismias comes down with it. Leaves it for Leggett. Nice pick by Ismias, who rolls. Donovan from the corner. Oh, doesn't go, rolls. Ismias puts it up in the air, knocked away by Leggett, and they call a foul on Ismias behind the play. I didn't see that one. Good job by Leggett. Maybe Jeremiah's third personal.
Obviously, Dover Sherborn won't do this, but in this type of situation, up 21 here halfway through the fourth quarter, a 30-second violation isn't the worst scenario. It will just take, obviously, 30 seconds off the clock, as well as make sure you don't turn the ball over early in the shot clock. And for the Green Wave to score 21 points in 5.5 minutes is a lot to ask, so definitely something Dover Sherborn really just needs to make sure they don't do is turn the ball over.
First one's no good on the 1-and-1, and Gets kept in, but the Raiders get the ball. Rinaldi goes in, gets it knocked away by Ismias, goes up and gets it in. Well, the Green Wave, they came back from down 19 with a minute 18 to go. And there's Tommy Fanara lighting the lamp once again from three-point land. Had that big Boston Garden game. And a foul call on Van Luling. That'll be his fourth.
What a fun one that one was.
That one was one. I love to replay that game. Really just replay the last 5 minutes of the game is all you need to see. So back to the foul line will be Wendell. He missed his first on the one-on-one on his last trip. Hits the first this time. $71.50 with 5:14 to go. $72.50 with 5:14 to go. Michael Van Luling kicks it up. Leggett. Moving, shaking, bacon. Puts it up, doesn't go. Almost a pass to Ismias. And Rinaldi with the rebound. Abington trying to put some backcourt pressure on. Almost throw it away. Rinaldi's kind of taller than he looks. Has a good leap, good arms.
And that's what the coaching staff told me before the game is their skill players, especially their point guards like Rinaldi, are very deceiving. They're a lot bigger than they've normally played. Rinaldi's 6'2", 6'3", and he can handle the ball tremendously. So it's just definitely a change in size and a change in matchup for the Green Wave, and they've kind of struggled with both him and Spellman tonight.
Nice step by Van Luling, puts in two. Timeout Green Wave on the floor. I want to thank the Abington Green Wave boosters, too, for all that they do throughout all these sports seasons, helping out all of the teams, the boys and girls teams. The things they do are kind of unseen at times. It's a great group to join if you're a parent, whether you have a kid in high school or not. Raising funds and raising fun for the Green Wave. If you're interested, you can check with any of the senior parents or junior parents. They know who to talk to. Missy Merrick is the current president. Always talk to Sean Donovan or Kerry Donovan or pretty much any parent of a student. They'll know. Something I've been involved with a long time and have a great time. James, have you got any plans for the senior sports season yourself?
You mean the spring
sports spring, season? Yeah, I say senior. Spring sports season.
I'm planning on playing baseball. Last year I wasn't able to play. I was battling an injury.
Yep.
But hoping to get back onto the baseball field this spring and maybe be a part of another magical run for the baseball team.
Yeah, Green Wave went to the state championship, right? Last time. It'll be great to see you out there on the diamond. The Tom Graham Diamond at Memorial Field. That'll be here before you know it, sports fans.
March 21st.
Let's hope it warms up and you're not trying to hit a batted ball in 40-degree temperatures. Shot from Rinaldi does not go. Rebound by who but Deshaun Leggett. 20-point difference, 72-52. Leggett coast to coast, puts it in. Leggett is on fire. He had 2 points in the first half. Now he's got 14 in the second half. Rinaldi can't get by Leggett. 3.5 minutes to go. Wendell back to Spellman, steps up, floats it in. His first non-3-point shot of the game. Nice step back by Tommy Fanara for three. Scalabrini loved that one. Up come the Raiders. As advertised, a well-coached team that executes very well. Spellman, nice pass underneath. Wendell gets it and gets fouled. That'll be Van Luling's fifth and last foul to give. It'll send Wendell to the line. Wendell will be shooting two. The basket did not go in. Oh, no, it did go in. All right. I thought the referee just gave him the 2-point one. Leggett underneath to Jeremiah. Nice spin, a little bit too hot off the glass, though. And the Raiders again get control. Here comes Rinaldi with an open shot, goes up and puts it in. Rinaldi, a little icing on the cake there. The fans love it. And why not if they have the opportunity in playoff basketball? Leggett using the body well. Kicks it out to Robbins. Robbins to Fanara over everybody. Rolls off the front of the rim. Ismia's trying to get to it. And kicked away. And there is Boku. Pulls up, though, with 2:15 to go. Here comes Spellman now moving his way in. High off, gets fouled by Jack Robbins. And he'll go to the line, shooting 2. The chanting MVP for Spellman, and probably rightfully so, where he's got 23 points. Puts in 1 from the line. His first foul shot of the game. And a flotilla of substitutions as they take some of the seniors out of the game. With 2:07 left on the clock. 79-57 is the difference right now with 1 more foul shot to go for Spellman. And Zach Spellman.
And obviously Jeremiah Smith, he had a short career at Abington, but he had a great senior season for the Green Wave.
Yep.
One of the focal points of their offense and defense. And as well as Drew Donovan, he's been part of the Green Wave varsity team. He was a JV call-up late in his sophomore season, the year that they actually played Snowden at the Garden, and it was obviously cut short due to COVID. But a great career for Drew Donovan, not only on the basketball court, but as well as on the football field. And lucky to have watched him play both sports and for him to have laced it up for the Green Wave.
Donovan, one of the quickest kids you'll see on the football field or the basketball court. He's done a lot of damage on Abington's behalf. Hunter Maxwell out there, number 20. Connor Pease, number 35. Fanara goes for the steal. Doesn't get it, but he's got fouls to give. Nothing. Nice class act there by William Whitsley to help Fanara up. Fanara plays every minute of every game.
And just kind of building off what I said, this senior class is actually, I believe, statistically the most successful senior class in Abington history. They've been a part of many great runs. They've been a part of, obviously, this basketball team. They were co-state champions 2 years ago. And it's just kind of capping off great careers for every senior on this team. And really, good luck to them in their future endeavors after high school.
Deshaun Leggett takes a breather after a great game here in a playoff. Fanara hits 3. His 6th 3 of the game. And his 3rd 3 of the 4th quarter. Minute and a half to go. I mean, these guys, this senior class has played at Boston Garden. They've played at Gillette Stadium. They were at the baseball championship. It's just been outstanding what these guys have been able to enjoy. Opportunities that kids dream of, and these guys have done it in every sport.
And Boston Garden twice, and the Gillette Stadium twice, especially for guys like Tommy Fanara and Drew Donovan and Deshaun Leggett were both a part of both runs, as well as Curtis Lucas Summers, who was a part of both runs as well for the Green Wave.
Nate Duggan getting a chance to check in, number 15, a sophomore guard. Ball is thrown away by the Raiders. It'll be Green Wave ball, and Nate Duggan will check in, and he's going to take out the MVP of the South Shore League, Tommy Fanara, number 3, who has had an outstanding career for Abington. I know how much he hates, and all the seniors hate, that this is their last game to play. A very impressive senior year for these guys. Duggan to Robbins. Robbins drives, nice move inside, puts it high off the glass. Doesn't fall for him with 23 seconds to go. 80-62 the score right now. Robbins out high, good defense. Doubles up with Duggan. 12 seconds. They're just going to let the clock roll. And the Dover Sherborn Raiders will move on and take the Spartans of St. Mary's. Green Wave have nothing to hang their hats about, though, for outstanding season. Want to congratulate them. And I want to thank you, James, and Matt Nelson for bringing this game live into the living rooms at home across the nation. Done a heck of a job. a lot of good things we were able to witness this year.
Exactly. We saw a lot of ups and downs for them. They've gone through their, like I said, a fair share of ups and downs, but this team battled, and they showed a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Persistence, I guess.
Chutzpah.
And they never really gave up. You know, like I said, early in the season they had tough spots where, you know, didn't look like it would work out, but they've gone through that, and they got to the playoffs, won a playoff game. Obviously not the ending to the season that they had hoped for, but Dover Sherborn, a great squad, like we said, and going on to face St. Mary's, who's going to be another great squad on Friday night, and just wish the Raiders of Dover Sherborn the best of luck throughout their playoff run, and also all their seniors.
Yeah, and they certainly have the talent to do it. I mean, I haven't seen St. Mary's, but what we all hear is that they are just loaded. It's a private Catholic school that obviously has some of the best up in the North Shore. But, you know, when you get Rinaldi, unofficially I have Rinaldi at 25 points and Spellman at 25 points. And for the Green Wave, Tommy Fanaro with 24, Deshaun Leggett with 16, 14 of them in the second half. Jeremiah had 14 for the game. And these guys are just fun to watch. I hate to see it end. We all do. It's kind of sentimental for the parents as well. But again, you got to be proud. A lot of teams are sitting at home right now who are not in the playoffs.
Exactly. So definitely a successful season nonetheless, but like I said, not the ending they were hoping for, but, you know, definitely a lot of memories for this senior class. Obviously playing at TD Garden, playing at Gillette Stadium, so nothing to hang your heads on, especially Tommy Fanaro, who had a tremendous career, not only on the basketball court, but on the football field for the Green Wave.
That's right. They'll talk about these names for a long time to come, and I think you'll see some of them in the Hall of Fame at some point. And so that's going to wrap it up here at Dover Sherborn High School. My name is Sean Riley. Again, on behalf of James Madden and Matt Nelson, I want to thank you for tuning in and watching this Abington Green Wave basketball game. The final score, 80-62. The Dover Sherborn Raiders will move on. The Green Wave will not hang their heads. They're going to hold their heads high and head back to Green Wave Nation, and we will get ready now for the spring sports season. And we'll see James Madden hopefully out there in the baseball diamond along with his classmates and friends. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.